jokes, I said 8:10, but that's probably 9. It's probably 9.
He tells us to be here at 8.
Yeah.
It's because it starts at 9.
Yeah.
And then when everyone gets here at 9:30, that's when it really begins.
Yeah.
Well, for now, I guess we...
More like a
And then Walter Doe's part on.
Oh, so you want him to go?
Yeah, it's cool. It's a 5 days. Sean.
I'm not going in this order. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so before I go on the 16th. Yeah.
So you're just saying the number? Oh, yeah.
So wait, you calling by numbers?
I'm calling by numbers.
I'm number 22.
So no, this is what it is. So it's like, no, it's how it's going to go.
I was about to say, I don't
Wait
even
till
know
people
about
random in the crowd and say, picking up 1 and 21. If they say number 10, that's no more than I like that. Your number gets called.
That's ill.
So hopefully the wrong people go up first and you stay after me. I'm like, no more numbers.
Yeah, no more numbers.
That's yeah. I like the concept. I took it from
hey, y'all chose that number. It's like, y'all like it.
YRP.
Really? They do that?
They pull the number out of the hat. Ah, it's cool. Now I'm gonna mix it up a little bit.
That's hot, yeah. Are they here, YRP?
I'm about to get started. I'm about to get started in 2 minutes, y'all. We're gonna get started. So, do me a favor, everybody. Just minimize your phones. Just put it on vibrate. Because you know when people come up here and try to do their poetry, they don't want to forget their words. That'll distract them a little bit. So, you know, this is the month of love. It's February, so I said, you know what? I want to make sure every poet gets a chance to do something about love. So hopefully they all came with something like that, so to stay on vibe and cool. And we have a good list tonight. And I'm gonna ask somebody in the audience to pick a random number between 1 and 22. So here's how we're gonna do it. I have 22 people signed up to do some poetry tonight. And so how I'm gonna do that, and it's gonna go by fast, trust me. I'm gonna just point out to random people and say, you know, just pick a number, 1 to 22. And if you pick number 7, if that's your name on the list, you're coming up here. So there's no, hey, when am I going up? You know, my girl's not here yet. So we're gonna start. Cheyenne. Give me a number 1. Hopefully the hair. If not, I'm gonna scratch them up. 1 through 22.
16.
16. She not here. Give me another number.
6.
My man, Sean Slaughter, where you at? Right here. All right, come on, brother. Everybody get Sean Slaughter. So, he's there right here. So he didn't know that was love poem. So we can boo him if you want, but you're going to start the night up for us without a love poem. That's fine. Do your thing, brother.
All right, I can accept this small.
Do your thing. Don't worry about it. I'll start with a little bit of love poem.
When you get out of bed and wipe the night from across the mirror and you realize you're loved by a good woman, the feeling of a million hummingbirds driving into your chest, this is the love that I'm used to. That I crave in the crescendo of silence, a source so powerful that it will rout a man from responsibility, the worship of her body over work, whose skin is horizon brown and hair like waves of sunlight busting through the blinds. You will go broke trying to jar all her life. This is the love that is promised by scripture and rumor, by the mouths of sinners and newlyweds, by the eye that has seen the world for the last time, by the eye that wakes up every morning by you, the vision of security in me. I want not to be so aggressive in the dark. My heart can't take the different colors of shady. This is the love that took the shotgun and wrote justice across my heart. Here we go. I definitely pulled that out of nowhere. So. I think it's up. All right, actually, it starts off a little bit lovey. Make sure I'm okay. I just want to find this peace of mind. This piece of fruit that I could bite into a piece of time. Just like a piece of a moon, just like a piece of a pie, give me a reason to try. I'll show you a reason to fly. If you believe in the sky, well, I believe in you and I. Unified into a universal form, abiding by universal law. First saw you by the loft, posted by the door with a sight to be saw. Now crown me king, cause I might be the Lord. Not the type to be a sight that be lost. Now please do recall when you see me before. In your dreams, are you sure? Why are you wet? She swam a stream to the shore, to the means of my arm to be the queen, to the king of the charm when the world rings the alarm, when your body let it learn the secrets of my tongue, getting deep about the drum, sex getting hotter like we sinking in the sun, all in my room still thinking you gonna come. So why Lord, you keep blessing me with bad hoes, afros, she don't want to weave. Fast forward, she don't want to leave my room. Why Lord, you keep blessing me. Now please restate what you're telling me, that the future's just a felony, and I can tell it's peace if it come with a price plus a selling fee. The selling me contains everything they think I will never be, and they don't want to see me set it free. They'll tell a way to hold the wings and excel the celery as I excel into this arms of you, this view of the harbor reflect the farthest moon. But please, miss, I didn't mean to bother you. But if it's possible, we can take a seat and reach into our third optical. Speak on things we think God would do if he was in your father's shoes. The day he left, quiet as a baby's breath. With all this death in the street, how can I rest in peace? Most definitely a king is what I'm blessed to be. And backing down is not irrelevant. As another Ellison niggas infected with the idea of a celibate. Quick to tell a chick to let me hit it raw. Questioning how strong is her intelligence, but her beauty is too benevolent to ever let him hit. And he just sit home, feeling hella sick. She hit my phone as soon as I settle in, like where the hell I've been, in the studio, trying to catch God the same way you reel a fish, through the lines and the hooks. Designed from the start to have a mind of a book. So why Lord, you keep blessing me? But I'm sore, it's always stressing me. But I'm sure that I will find a beach. So why Lord, you keep blessing me? The other day, I find it hard to pray, thinking about the food that my mother made, that my brother can never taste because he's dead in the grave. I'm destined to detonate, and if it's love to levitate, the knife to cut the cake, I want a piece. All I want is peace. I write a poem before I roll a blunt to breathe. I read a book, not heard enough for the streets. Oh, what the fuck you mean? Oh, I get it, my nigga. You just fucking weak, cause you can't fucking think. And if the hood should flood, you'd be the first to sing. It's not what you want to do, it's what you want to be. But on the real, I just want to teach so we could build, so we could reach higher heights. My desire to fight to keep a king. A real man keep a queen. In the same heart, I keep a dream. The game I craft, I keep it clean. The same way the foam cup keep it lean. To keep a dollar is to keep a fiend. But let me intervene before the drug intervene. Keep the lane open, my main focus to entertain. I find it strange that the Lord keep blessing me. But I'm sore, it's always stressing me. But I'm sure that I will find a beach. So why, Lord, you keep blessing me with bad hoes, afros, she don't want to weave. Fast forward, she don't want to leave my room, my Lord, you keep blessing me. Yes, I'm going to come tomorrow featuring y'all features, so come check it out. YRP, hold it down.
I'll come back. You can't walk off here. Talk to me. Professional. All around the world. Look at me in the eye. The funnest girl in the eye and say, come to my show.
So tomorrow, I am hosting a show tomorrow.
Okay.
And also, I started a company recently, which is a servicing company for poets. So our first mission is a publishing company. So right now I'm taking submissions to my website for poems about police brutality. So if anyone have poems that capture police brutality, submit them to my website and they will be published. And on top of that, I have a monthly open mic that features some of the best poets in LA and my favorite group, YRP. So come through tomorrow, support. So, and I also sell these snapbacks. Thank you.
I know the hat. You see me on Instagram, right? I did. Yes, sir. Okay. My word is one more time for Sean Slaughter. YRP, that's a crazy group. YRP is in the building tonight. Here with it. You know them. You know they come with it. They'll never come soft. Go anywhere. So, here we go. Let's. Where my auntie at? Tantiani. Pick a number 1 through 22.
20.
MJ? I know she's here. Mariana, where you at? She just stepped out, I bet. I saw her step out. Pick another number. 17. Okay. Vintage dope. I don't know what she's gonna do tonight, but her name is Vintage. And I'm gonna let you explain yourself, Vintage. I'm gonna let you do it. Everybody get some snaps and some hand claps.
How you guys doing? I'm Vintage. That's with the E, V-E-N-T-A-G-E. Gosh, I don't know why I'm nervous right now. But you guys look good. So today I'm gonna do something a little different. This is a song me and my mom used to sing together. It's called Home. And it's from The Wiz. How many of you guys sing The Wiz? But first I'm just gonna do a piece of this poem since he said I gotta do something along the lines of love. But this is a piece of a poem that is in one of my songs called Don't Let Go on my album, which is on iTunes, so check it out. Look up Vintage on iTunes, it's Spotify. You are my heaven on earth. I remember when I first saw your smile, it was like your lips held morning time warmth and your mouth being white roses, and when I kissed you, we bloomed. Your lips penetrated mine with premeditated climaxes in mind, and when you held me so tight for the first time, my spirit cried happiness. And your fingertips traced chills down my spine, and your eyes held sincerity, and my heart is most comfortable on my skin when I'm with you, and you always feel my love when I touch you. I remember our first kiss, laying in your bed, laying in your bed wide awake, and you said, "Get over here already." I turned around and your lips held mine like secrets, and I melted in your mouth, giving you all of me, and for some reason I wasn't scared to start loving you that night. So that's nice. I haven't sung this song in such a long time. When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing. When I think of home, I think of a place where there's things I should be knowing, yeah. When that makes the tall grass bend into leaning, suddenly the snowflakes that fall have a meaning. Sprinkling the sea makes it all clear. Suddenly my world's gone and changes phase, but I still know where I'm going, yeah. Now I didn't have my mind spun around in space, but I watch where I'm going. Oh, if you're listening, God, please don't make it hard to know if we should believe the things that we see. Tell us, should we run away? Oh, should we try to stay? Or would it be better just to let things be? Oh, I'm living here in this brand new world. Might be a fantasy. Happy kind of love, yeah. It's real, it's real, it's real to me, and I have learned that we must search our hearts to find a world full of love, yeah, like yours, like mine, like home.
Now whoever follows that can't say, you gotta come with that fire, like for real. All right, I'm trying to think what is number 3. All right. In between number 5 and she's not here yet. Number 5 and 13. Come on, we ain't paying no attention. 5 and 13. Number 8. All right, Brady, number 5, but man, you are bad, yo. That's embarrassing to me. All right. No, 5, 4, 13.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, sorry. I'm so excited for you.
Don't. Say 12. Say 12.
I'm 12.
This is wrong again. That's so bad. And I got beat for not listening as a kid, right? All right, Brandy. My 6. Number 5 or you said 2? This dude is ill, dope, creative. He's I don't know where he's gonna come up from. He might like come through the roof and he's like cinematics. Honestly, Rahman, do your thing, brother.
This first one is called Safe Addiction. Safe Addiction. I don't smoke weed, I don't drink alcohol. I don't put needles in my arm, I don't pop no pills. I don't smell chemical fumes, I don't eat nicotine or caffeine. But if there's one addiction I do have, it's to areolas. Most women will bash me for having such an infatuation due to body insecurities, religion, or men who fail to give eye contact. I assure you I won't fail that. I will look in her eyes. I will study the dilation in her pupils. I know they're there, no need to stare. I know they're there, no need to stare. And eventually with chemistry, they'll become my baby. Why is it so wrong to be drawn by this? The addiction is safe. There are no dangers from what I love. I can't damage my brain cells. I can't damage my heart. But I will have it all. And yes, there is a limit. The shape of the head is as large as I'll go because areolar suffocation is deadly. Some do not have any sensitivity at all. Maybe the nerves are just dormant. But some can be used to create additional orgasmic floods. Knowing this information, I will treat them like a meal I haven't had in 3 weeks. I'll give them attention more than 30 seconds apiece. I'll treat them like an all-you-can-eat buffet on silk sheets because I love areola. I will not change my addiction, but I will respect her inhibitions. Because when she's ready for me to have them, I will. Okay, got through that. Okay, this next piece, this is a little bit deeper. This is based on a book that I read. We go from funny to serious. I know it's kind of a crazy transition, but it's based on a book that I read called 100 Lynchings, written by Ralph Ginsberg. And basically it's a book that has newspaper articles, just articles of all of the lynchings that took place in this country from 1899 to 1961. And it's just a newspaper article, just listing them. So this piece has no title and it's based on that. I haven't done it in a long time, hopefully I'll get through it. I can walk through the streets greeting people I meet, but once upon a time I couldn't do that. I can stand next to a white man, maybe dressed real neat, but once upon a time I couldn't do that. I can walk through the front door to get something to eat, but once upon a time I couldn't do that. There would be a mob outside waiting for me to put a rope around my neck to be hung from a tree. Not long ago, hanging me from a tree would be a great show. Not long ago, the men who would lynch me no one would ever know. 3 men and a woman were hung just for saying hello, hated because their skin was not white or yellow. And then a man was in a hurry, trying to catch the train, accidentally bumped a white woman who later said he's insane. And then the mob grabbed him from the train for the beating session and then hung him up from a pole to teach others a lesson. If I stare at a white woman, I will be hung. If I complain about being mistreated, I will be hung. Whether I commit the crime or not, I will be hung. I could be cut up or shot after I'm hung. A group of Christians hung a person up high above the people in line and then shot him a total of 300 times. I cannot defend myself or my baby sister, because they would chop off my foot or maybe cut off my fingers, maybe slice off my head or cut off my ears, sell my body parts to be collected as souvenirs. I live in this country, but how will I survive? We were not only hung, but we were burned alive! Put in the flames, it's so painful! Over thousands of years, it's so painful! But now I stand before you with stories to tell. But once upon a time, I couldn't do that.
I got one issue with that, man. That areola poem, you know, he looked right at my mom when he said from a dancing tree. She is my hashtag WCW. her breeze like palm trees swinging in the spring by the oceans. Tantalizing manifestations, rose-colored toes, resting in the sands of my hands, massaging her infatuations, kissing one that's recently been shaven. Holding her hand that blinds her eyes and spies, soon she will be taken. She holds the key, but I carry the lock. She spends the capital, but I manage to stop. The Afrocentric pen. Brown skin queen, mathematically mean, but far from average. Head thick like the leg she walked in with, Picasso perfectly painted nails, blinded by her beauty, yet my soul beats bread. I'm held hostage to her heart. I will never let my soul post bed. They gonna set up on something right. 1 minute? Okay. Okay, all right. All right. No, because I'm having the ball come out. All right, I met this young lady. She's a part of YRP. Incredibly talented, incredibly dope. Yeah, YRP. Yeah, so I'm gonna have Mariana come up here too. I called you earlier. Stop it.
Okay, hi guys. Hey. How many of you guys have little sisters?
A lot.
So often we have to give them advice and hope that they don't, do some of the bad things or lead them toward them, right? So if you guys know the words, please sing along. Bad lady, you gon' hurt your back, dragging all them bags like that. I guess nobody ever told you, all you must hold on to is you. There you go, Vincent. Thank you. Have you forgot that one girl was perfectly polished by our maker, yet you want hair like the Europeans and won't settle for anything less? So you tell me that your long nights, past due bills, broken promises, and fast cash have left you nothing more than a hot mess in a dress. Yes, you've forgotten. I understand that your unanswered questions about what a lady is supposed to behave like were fulfilled with lost love, lust, and neglect, but you must remember that you can be someone's mother, sister, best friend, and even the school's valedictorian. The only difference is you use what was in between your thighs rather than your own intellect. How could you forget that your eyes are big, brown, and beautiful, but they tell this world stories of strife, cold nights, cheap pickup lines, and false affection. Your hands are small and worn out from counting your cold cash. The same hands that come together at night to repent your sinful confession, your future life lesson, your physical blessing that you undress to impress this egotistical erection. My question is, are you not the same little girl that I once played dress up with? Only now your games are a little bit more complex. You see, you're drowning yourself in broken self-esteem, and those short nights of meaningless sex have you afraid to look in the mirror and self-reflect. I hate to be the one to tell you, but only a simple-minded bitch gets an ego boost over a late-night text. So, before you respond to your late-night text, please never forget that even wet pennies can have self-respect. Thank you, Shan, for supporting YRP. We're going to be having a mixer here on the 28th. You guys want to join. It's great as well. Good vibes, bending, vintage flares, some merchandise. It's all about supporting local artists, supporting the community, giving people a platform who may feel like they don't know where to go. If you guys are interested in following us, you guys can follow us on Instagram at _YRP_, okay? Thank you.
So before this travel, right? I was real nerdy in high school.
Was?
I used to I used to, I had bracelets and like a really small, like the smallest afro, and I would rollerblade to school. It was pretty bad. But I always liked those old school, we're not old school, but I always liked those R&B songs, so I'm going to sing an R&B song for you. If you know it, please sing along.
This is a special presentation. It's about love. It is the month of February, of course, Valentine's Day. And I always say, I want to do something about love, make it all smooth, I can finally do it, I have the space to do it. So, definitely get into that. We're going to be leading a cover. Y'all know the cover Only One by Kanye. Y'all might know the song or not. We're going to twist it up a little bit. We're going to try to make it our own tonight. You gotta enjoy it, right? Oh, and baby, you gotta get the best footage. Y'all know you like my camera lady, you don't like this. She said, oh. This is a night of love. It's a beautiful night for us to come together as friends, as family. Some of us don't even know each other. We just like, we're gonna come under one roof and celebrate love. I got Glenn on the keys, Giassi on the strings. We're gonna introduce love to you guys tonight. So Giassi, take them away for a quick bit. Purpose, an unstoppable strut, a beauty defined by our own standards, carrying a torch for the next generation to set aflame. Her fiery eyes pierce through to the heavens to the point where God must impregnate the clouds and send down rain. Her tongue, speaks only life. So death has no residency in her imaginations. Her thoughts are vast, wide open, magnificent, pure excellence. She runs in the fields of her own destiny and then rolls around in the grass like her consistency maneuvered as I pluck the petals of her love. I write, for this poem is because of your love. Would it be a part of this? Come up here and join me. Have fun. This is my beautiful lady, and I say, you know, you gotta be a definite. I'm gonna run that poem back and look straight her eyes at that one. She walks with a purpose, an unstoppable strut. A beauty defined by her own standards, carrying a torch for the next generation to set aflame. Her fiery eyes pierce through the heavens to the point where God looks impregnated the glance. Queen of my queens. Look around, everybody's here for love. But in my eyes, it's just you and me. I will never leave you. I will never let you down. So shout again. I'm asking. You gotta like really settle down. I'm not even talking about running around with women. Let's talk about settling down as a man. Hey, yo, some of us miss the kids. You gotta do it again. Honestly, you know, when you go through a lot as a man, as a young boy first, you get reared up by your mother or your father or someone in your life that is an influence, and you kind of try to find your way and learn your way. And for me, it was like I had to literally get over the women of my dreams and have God prepare me for the queen of my prayers.